Hey, how you doing? My name is Ryan, and today I am building and reviewing the LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga sets. Now, I'm really excited because I think this marks a good step forward for LEGO Marvel in that you don't have to be tied to the latest release in order to make a LEGO Marvel movie set. Now, we have a lot to get through, so let's start off with the first and smallest set, the Black Panther Dragonflyer, featuring 3 figures, Black Panther, Shuri, and a Chitauri warrior, and a small ship. Let's get building! The set is done, and I'm pretty happy with it, although it's very clear that the minifigures are the main selling point here. And for what it's worth, I think they look good. The Shuri figure has a new print on the torso and face, and I think it looks fantastic, although no leg printing, but that's to be expected. I like the new Black Panther figure, and they use a different color accent, in this case purple, to differentiate it from all other Black Panther figures, although, again, no leg printing. And I guess that's to be expected with a set this cheap at only $20. The Chitauri figure is, I believe, a new print, making it the 3rd iteration of this alien species. And while I do appreciate that, I think perhaps you could have scrapped that figure because it's kind of useless in this set, and allocate the extra funds towards leg printing on both Black Panther and Shuri. The ship itself is fine, and with so few pieces, they do get good shaping out of it, and I was expecting there to be exposed brick when you move the head up and down from the back, but I wasn't expecting it to be light blue that's exposed. I think if they went with either black or perhaps a sticker on those exposed sections, it'd feel a little bit less unfinished. Because right now, it feels like you're not supposed to be able to see the bright blue behind the ship. But for $20, 3 exclusive figures, and a new ship build, I think this set is overall pretty darn good. How about the next one? Bro Thor's Asgard. 3 figures, Bro Thor, Korg, and Meek, and a small vignette of their new Asgard home. Let's get building! So this set is really unique. It's probably the first Marvel movie set to focus more so on the humor of the MCU as opposed to the action. There are no action features here, or superhero suits, just a chill, funny vignette with a cookie lost under the sofa. The Thor figure has an exposed stomach with a print that bleeds onto the legs, which is just perfect. The hairpiece looks great, and the new face print is fine. I think it works better with Fighting Thor than Bro Thor. Korg looks great as a minifigure. The Hawaiian shirt with headphones, rock headpiece, and winning smile just make this figure shine. Meek is interesting. I'm not sure if I would have gone with a custom mold like Shang-Chi's Morris, but I do like the face print and color. Overall, I love this set. It's compact, filled with detail, filled with humor, and makes a perfect counterbalance to the more action-oriented MCU sets. Next up is Monger Mayhem, and I'm pretty excited for this set, despite the fact that it's another mech suit. It includes 3 figures, Iron Man in his Mark III suit, Pepper Potts, and Obadiah Stane, and depicts a scene from the very first Iron Man way back in 2008. Let's get building! this is the only set that actually fulfills the promise of the Infinity Saga wave, in that all the other ones are just based on Endgame. But there are more than 20 other Marvel movies, some of which haven't gotten the chance to shine in the LEGO spotlight, like Iron Man. And the Iron Monger set is a strong argument for revisiting older movies to make great sets. The mechanical, old-school feel of the mech suit kind of makes up for the fact that this is another Marvel mech suit. My favorite element are the working pistons on the shoulders. The printed headpiece is gorgeous, and the glow-in-the-dark makeshift arc reactor really gives this set an industrial feel. When the build works both aesthetically and thematically, that is what makes a really good LEGO set. The figures are nice. Obadiah Stane looks quite good, even though it's just a suit printed piece and a bald head, and Pepper Potts does look good too. I'm a big fan of the Mark III suit, and the fact that it didn't just recycle an old Iron Man suit is quite nice. I especially enjoy the return to the old style helmet with the flip-up visor. I'm really happy they brought that back. I thought that was gone for good. I think, despite the fact that it's a Marvel mech suit, I think this is one of the best sets in the wave. So far, at least. We still have 2 more to go. Next up is the Avengers Endgame Final Battle. Essentially a remake of 2019's Avengers Compound Battle. This set includes a tiny Ant-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, a Chitauri Warrior, and a brand new Big Fig Thanos. Let's get building. So when I first saw this set, I thought it was a really good value, all of this for only $70. But once I finished building it, it kind of felt like an abrupt ending. The builds were really simple and kind of empty feeling. There are some great parts to this set: the broken A, the hologram 2x1x5 pieces, the Stark Gauntlet Station, but when the set was finished, I honestly felt like the build was incredibly short. Part of that feeling was fueled by how this set was structured. Usually in a LEGO set you build the smaller elements first and work your way up to the big stuff. But here, you build the compound first and the ex-con van second, almost as if the van was the centerpiece to the set. And while it is a good-looking van, I don't think it really could be the crux of the set. It's not that good. I kind of wish the quantum tunnel was closer to the front of the van to make it feel deeper, but that's kind of a minor complaint. In reality, the real stars of this set are probably the minifigures. This is one of the biggest collections of exclusive and new print figures we probably have seen in a Marvel set. Captain America looks phenomenal, even if the torso is pretty similar to all the other Captain America figures. The Battle Thor figure, I think, is the best showcase of his new hair and face print. Scarlet Witch, I think, looks really good, even if the hair isn't perfect. The new pink blast pieces are just wonderful in my opinion. The Iron Man and Black Panther figures aren't exclusive to this set, but they're really nice to have here. The Micro Ant-Man trophy figure is a new print, which I was not expecting, but I'm really happy to get. Then there's Thanos, which I think LEGO absolutely nailed here. Such an amazing update of the Big Fig formula, finally with an articulating head, beautiful new face print, and accurate bald head. The double-sided blade is a nice addition, and overall this Big Fig is the definitive LEGO Thanos in my opinion. I might have had high hopes for this set, and while it wasn't disappointing, I found the builds to be kind of lackluster. The true star here was the minifigures, and they're what made it worth $70 to begin with. But we still have one more set to go, and it's the biggest, the Guardians ship. This UCS-style Marvel build includes 1,901 pieces and 6 figures: Rocket, Star-Lord, Groot, Mantis, Thor, and a Chitauri figure, because could it truly be a LEGO Infinity Saga set without Chitauri? I don't know, let's get building. The set is done, and I'm really happy with it. It's such a delight to see LEGO create a Marvel ship of this scale and detail. It feels like a more refined version of the Helicarrier set in that it's big, but not unreasonable. The piece count was put towards creating some incredibly subtle shapes and curves, bars and details, and a structure that's a perfect blend of display quality and play feature. The interior is pretty nice with the coffee pot and Gamora display screen, and the stand is a nice addition, bolstering the display nature of this set. As for the minifigures, I'm glad to see Star-Lord get a more accurate makeover. The torso is also really sleek, and the dual-molded legs is a pleasant surprise. The new Rocket Raccoon figure also looks great, now matching his Endgame appearance with his gray vest. Groot has received the most dramatic makeover, with his base color now being dark tan instead of brown. I love the way this looks, but I'm so accustomed to seeing this color on knockoff figures, so my brain keeps thinking it's not real. The Mantis figure is so minimal of an update that I'm not sure why they added a new print. She has only appeared in one other set, so it's not like this version is any more rare. Thor is a repeat from Endgame Final Battle, and that's fine by me. Overall, the Guardian ship is one of those sets where both the build and the figures equally weigh in the value of this set. It's a phenomenal ship and decorative build, and there are some great figures to match with a fair amount included. After building all these sets, this Infinity Saga, which is mostly just Endgame sets, is a really great notch in the LEGO Marvel Pantheon. We finally get a humor-based set with new Asgard, a beautiful ship with the Guardians, and some incredible new prints for almost all of our main heroes and villains. The fact that even the mech suit makes me happy is a good sign. Here's hoping the next wave of the Infinity Saga series leans more so on the older films that never got a chance to shine. But for today, I'm pretty happy. What do you think though? What's your favorite set of this wave? What's one set that you want to see LEGO make? Comment below, let me know, and as always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.